Vakyadishu Vishwasa Sraddha. So Visa Sraddha means Sanskrit Vishwasa. English translation is faith or belief. This is a very problematic thing. That is why one thing we must understand, all theologies or philosophies basically is centered on faith. This must be very, very clear. Any philosophy, any sort of theology you go into, everyone is a faith. No difference between one to another. That means as long as we live at the level of religion, at the level of theology, at the level of philosophy, it all has got one basic foundation called faith or belief. It is nothing else. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior. So if somebody says you are a believer, that fellow is like God calling the kettle black. Nobody is an exception in this. Everyone is basically a believer. But then, why it is so? Because we have no other option. That is why the foundation for any religion, any faith, any philosophy is called Shraddha, or is called belief. Now, generally there is a statement people make, blind faith or blind belief. This is a misnomer. The word blind is a superfluous word there. You must understand, wherever there is faith, it is always blind. So using this expression blind faith is because people don't know. Any faith is blind. When you say blind, what do you mean there? There is no knowledge where there is faith. Wherever faith is the thing, there cannot be knowledge. So indirect faith is the foundation on which you build. Without foundation, you cannot have a building coming up. Without foundation, you don't get into anything. Wherever you want to do anything, some foundation is very much essential. And when you come to this religion, our scriptural text, knowing about God, knowing all these things related to that, one basic factor which is unavoidable is faith, which must be clearly understood. And don't never think that to have faith is something low. It is a must, unavoidable for all of us. You must clearly know that. Hence we are telling here Sraddha. Now this Sraddha here specifically is towards what? Towards basically the scriptures. Every religion has got its own scriptures. Christianity says Bible. Muslims say Quran. If you go to Buddhism, Dhammapada, something they have got. We have got our own Veda, our own Shastra. We have got our own. No one is different in this. If you go to Parsi, they have got Avesta. They have got their own. Every type of religion you go, anywhere you go, they have got something to base on to talk about what they do. Everyone, no exception. And they claim ours is great. If you go to Sikh religion, what do they say? They got Guru Granth Sahib. That's a very great thing for them. So anywhere you go, everybody has got something to base on. In this, nobody is an exception. So if anybody says you are all believers, particularly everybody is a believer in that. But your belief is based on some scripture, what it says. So on what do you believe? On what our scriptures say. Don't we see that everywhere? We see that only. And we must know in our life, there are two areas which must be very, very clear. There are certain areas which are supposed to be lifetime for belief only. Throughout lifetime, it has to be a belief. And there are other areas which are initially a condition for faith or belief, later on can be conferred on verification. It can be conferred. Till you verify, it has got a status of having a faith. Now, what are the things that are for lifetime faith? Every religion seems to say, there is God. Anybody asks, everybody says God where? Everybody is sure God is not here. That's why everybody puts their hands up. Everybody looks up. God is up. This seems to be the thinking of everybody. God is somewhere above the clouds. And they give the name heaven. General statement is heaven. If you little modify and expand it, in our Shastra we say, sometime Kailasa, sometime Vaikuntha, then Brahmaloka, like that we have got places. That statement generally called heaven. And these gods are also given certain forms and all. And such a fellow is standing there or sitting there or they are floating there like that. Varieties of things we all read in the scriptures and all. Understand, this cannot be verified. As you are sitting here, understand. When we say cannot be verified, sitting here, you cannot verify. If at all you have to verify, you have to give up this body and then go. And you cannot come back in that body there. Again you will come back with another body. So nobody will believe you. If you come and claim I have just come from the top and I confirm there is a heaven or Vaikuntha, Kailasa, and I recently met Vishnu, one day I met Shiva, another fellow Rama, Krishna. If somebody tells you, will you believe? You will look at the fellow with a big eyes, I tell you, whether to look at this fellow or not or run away. We will not believe it. Because it's after all still words. What proof that this fellow has come from the top? What proof is there? There is no proof at all. So this is called lifetime faith. That there is somebody above and you call any name. Christianity says Father in heaven. Muslim says Allah. We have got Rama, Krishna, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, so many names we call. Everybody we say stop. Each one has got their own terminology and everyone is somebody there above. But at least sure that fellow is not here. Why? Kabhi mila nahi hai. Kabhi rasta mein bhi ek din mila nahi. Mandir mein gaya udhar bhi milta nahi hai. At least rasta mein nahi hai. उसे मंदिर में बैठा होगा उधर गया तो भी कभी मिला नहीं है. There is only a मूर्ति sitting there, an idol sitting there. कभी बोलता नहीं है, कोई बात करता नहीं, कभी बोलता नहीं लेकर जाएगा चलो आओ हमारे साथ में. And whether you be willing to go, that is another thing. Even if somebody comes, I am going to heaven, come with me. You will think twice. घर में बोला नहीं अभी तक. And you will ask particularly, are you sure I am going to come back? This is another thing, doubt. So if I am not sure I am going to come back, I don't want to come with you. Anywhere these are all our problems, understand. Hence, that there is a God above and that God is doing so many things, these are all only based on their scripture. So that means faith where? Faith in the statements of the scripture, the words of the scripture. That is called faith. And these scriptures are all generally the attribute somebody has written. Generally people say, everywhere. But our scriptures, everybody says, even Muslims say what it is revealed to them. It is a revelation. Our Shastra also we say Rishis have given it and for them it has been revealed, or there are statements in Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, I have given it. So that statement only you have to believe. To believe that the person who said you have to have faith, whoever says, then only. What is faith? I believe in your word. It's called faith, is it or not? That means I have first faith in you. Hence I have got faith in your word. When I have no faith in you, itself your word, how am I going to believe it? So faith is always, first of all, the giver of these scriptures and the words of the giver, which is called Sraddha. And what are these Vedas? Just because the topic is there, I told you before. Again, once more I am telling, in modern days, whenever we buy a gadget like even this particular tape recorder or your mixie, your washing machine, so many things you buy. Along with that, you get a small booklet, manual. What does this manual tell you? All particularly details, everything, completely biodata about this equipment. How it is made, what it is, how it can be used, what it can do, this, that. All sorts of information by which you can make best use out of this machine. Get the best out of it. That's the purpose of this booklet. And who gives it? The manufacturer, the maker. Not somebody else. Similarly, the whole creation has been created. Can any one of us claim I created? Like the sun, the moon, the star, the space, the air, the fire, so many oceans are there. Can any one of us claim that I created? Neither you, me, nor our forefathers can claim, because everybody finds they have been already provided, they are all there. Naturally, there has to be someone who has made it. This maker is what we presuppose and say as a person called creator, Srishtikarta, God. Everybody has got Ishvara, God, whatever Lord, varieties of names we use. Or Bhagavan. These are the words here. So that means this is only an inference. Because I have not created and nothing can just jump and just jump. That's why one child went in the garden. There were lot of foreign countries, lot of cabbages were there, big ones. On the cabbage, somebody has written happy birthday. Various things are being written. So now the child started telling the father, see, this cabbage has come directly writing happy birthday. Can it come? If somebody has written happy birthday, somebody must have written. Cabbage doesn't come written happy birthday. Somebody must have written it. So when we know such things, intelligent things, naturally behind that there must be someone who brings it. Like this tape recorder, though we don't see the creator, the maker of it. Can this tape recorder assemble itself and come in the market? I am tape recorder available. That's why this fellow put BPL. We are the manufacturers. BPL is not a name behind that. So many people with a lot of knowledge is there. They have assembled. So though we don't see a creator, from this, and since they are intelligently made, there must be an intelligent person behind this creation. It's just a simple thing to reason out. In this world also, whatever you see, can you call it something? It is all a haphazard creation. It is a beautiful pattern of creation, including the bodies and marvels. And how is who creates and whose law? What creates? That is why the person who is there, we say whether we see or not, there must be a maker for it. And that maker only, we have started giving a name. He doesn't say, I am Bhagavan or Ishvara or Lord. Or it is we only who say, it is Bhagavan, it is Lord. Why? Because some name should be referred. They use them. There is a meaning for that. I will come later and tell you all that. Why Ishvara is called, why Bhagavan is told, all these meanings we will give later. That's why we refer all these things. Now that person maker, for all of us to lead a life and make the best out of it, has also given a booklet, a manual. And that manual is in our Shastra. We call it as Veda. That is what is called Veda. And we saw in the Veda 2 sections earlier, I have told you. One is the ritual portion, various things, mantras and all said there. So many chants and other things are said there. The other section is lot of knowledge. And that is the section that we are reading. It is called Vedanta. So what is the faith here now? Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasa. That means to have Vishwasa, faith in the Vedanta Vakya, words or sentences in the text called Vedanta. What is the reason? Because I have faith in God. And what is the particular faith? God is someone who has no vested interest. One thing you all must know. Does God want anything from us? It looks like it. Otherwise, why temples? We have to take flowers. So many things we take and offer to the God. Why should we offer all these things to God? It seems He wants everything. Okay. Does God take anything you take from here? You take a lot of things and keep in front of the God. Have you ever seen God? Ganesha especially. When you put all lot of modaks and everything, has Ganesha taken one at least? Up to now. And if you start taking, what you will do? I tell you. You will not keep everything. When Ganesha, with this particular trunk starts taking, you will have nothing with you. I tell you. Everything you will take and go away. That he doesn't take only, we keep entire box in front of it. Only the pujari takes a few. Because that fellow is like you and me. That's why that fellow takes it. That is why God doesn't need anything. But it is a token, a method of our offering. And we take it back. These are all certain culture we all must. So what is the meaning in all these things is, God is ever full and complete. God doesn't need anything from us. God gives us an opportunity just to offer and get some satisfaction out of this and be someone living in this world. So these are all certain culture we all must understand. People generally think it is a barter. थोड़ा भगवान को दे, उनका पासे कुछ ले, कुछ देता ही नहीं है भगवान के लिए. Even the money you put in the temple, that's भगवान का खजाना भर गया क्या? We are all putting money. भगवान का खजाना भरता है. The temple management should go. So this way they collect money and manage the temple. They do so many things. So everywhere when we say I am offering to God, 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 in reality your attitude is I am offering to God. That's all. There ends the matter. It is your satisfaction. God doesn't need anything because God has everything. That's all you want to say. Or God is everything. He needs nothing from us. So this particular transactions and all must be clear. That is why till you don't know, it is simple Vishwas. That is why I am Bhagavan ko diya, भगवान ने स्वीकार किया। So what we think? हम दिया तो भगवान ले लिया, and that is the पुजारी keeps in front of it. उधर से थोड़ा फूल डाल के उसके अंदर डाला, भगवान ने ले लिया, लेकर जाओ, प्रसाद हो गया, घर को लेकर जाओ, गलास हो गया. Either purchase from what? Either Karachi wala or this fellow, that fellow. So many people are there. You buy from there only, and it entered the temple, and the pujari took it there, kept in front of God, put another flower from there, तो उधर निकल के आपको पास दे दिया, प्रसाद हो गया. ऐसा हो गया प्रसाद? Simple attitude. So simple attitude. Similarly, a flower is in the garden. As long as in the garden, it's a simple flower. You can take it, either touch your hair, or put it in your buttonhole, or you can keep it in a flower vase. It is all decorating. Same flower. You take it and keep it in the feet of Bhagavan. It is no more simple flower. You call it prasada. So how an ordinary flower from the garden becomes prasada? First it has got a contact with the person whom you take God, and you consider the God to be someone great, and hence the attachment or the connection between that, you convert an ordinary thing to be something great called prasada. These are all called faith. Understand? That's why if somebody doesn't understand, he will say, what is prasada? And anything is simply eatable, is it or not? So what you do prasada? If it is a flower, you put it on your eyes. We have got our own method of doing it. Reverence. And somebody will keep it on their hair, somebody keeps it somewhere, so sacred. If it is a prasada, they eat only with all reverence they put in their mouth. Not like khana khaya jaisa khata hai. There is some sort of a reverence. It's all called faith. Faith, you must understand. What is faith? That giving it some sacredity to it is called faith. One who doesn't have that will look upon it as an ordinary thing. That's all, nothing else. That is the ordinary flower, you can throw it anywhere. If it is prasada, you will not throw it. That way, pani mein dalo, udhar mat dalo, idhar mat dalo. Ordinary flower was take it and put it in the dustbin. We will do that. But prasada do we throw there? We collect it and one day quietly go in the river or somewhere and put. So all these things are our own making based on certain understanding. Thus here, what is the topic here? So Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasa. And this Vedanta Vakya, any text, any words are said by themselves. It is a new thing. A word is in the book. The word cannot say, take my meaning. This is my meaning. The word doesn't say. The word cannot speak anything to you. The word becomes alive when it comes from a person. Let it be male or female immaterial. And the person here, in the schools and colleges, you call professor, you call teacher, you call adhyapak, you call varieties of names. When you come to the Shastra, that person is either called Acharya or these are all in a scriptural terminology. That means whenever the Guru speaks, it should not be Guru's words. Exactly keeping with what the scripture is saying. So Guru will always use only the words of the scriptures. Hence, first you should have Vishwasa in the Vedanta Vakya, the scriptural statements, which only comes from the Guru's mouth. Hence, Guru Vakyadishu, Vedanta Vakyadishu. Means, Guru Vakya means different from Vedanta Vakya means here scriptural statement. In that, you should have faith, Vishwasa, belief. Now, I will give you certain definitions. What is this Sraddha? I already told you, so don't use the word blind faith. I have told you already, faith is always blind. And in our life, I will show you where faith is a very important thing. I will ask you one question. Every one of us, everybody, can we prove or disprove who is our mother? That somebody tells, I am your mother. You have to believe or you can prove or disprove. Then tell you that this is a mother, is a lifetime faith. Who else can tell you that I am your mother? Except the mother. Can anybody tell you? Only the mother can say, I am your mother. And every child has to believe this is my mother. Is it or not? So here you cannot say, I would like to understand. I want the right way. What else can you do? But when it comes to this, now, you have not seen your grandfather or grandmother. That you had a grandfather and grandmother, though you have never seen them, is it a thing to be believed or it is a fact? If your father and mother are there, who should have been there? Your grandfather and grandmother should have been there. So it is not a matter of faith, because it is a fact. So we should know where we have no other goal, no other option but to have faith, and where we should not fall into faith. Confusion should not be. Where I should understand, I believe. And where I should believe, I try to understand. This confusion should never be there. You must be very, very clear. So that is why the sentences of the Shastra, the scriptures, are a matter for belief. But they are not lifetime belief all, but that there is a heaven, there are some gods sitting about, they are doing something. It is a lifetime thing. Now another thing, some of our scriptures say that after death, we will survive death, we will go to heaven, or we will go to hell. This will happen to you, that will happen to you. It is also a matter for faith. Cannot be very wise. But it is not a total blind faith. We go by what the scriptures say. What is a total blind faith? Wild faith? You have got no basis to talk about. Simply I think that I say. That is called total block belief. That is called wild belief. But when you base it on the scripture statement, it is not such a blind faith. It is based on scripture. So our statement that there is survival after death, that you will get rebirth, you will have this, everything is based on certain statements from the scripture. If you have no faith in the scripture, naturally you can believe, you cannot believe any one of them. That means if any faith has to be there, first basic faith is what? Faith in the scripture. If you have no faith in the scripture, you cannot have faith in anything. That's why I told you. If you have no faith in a person, you cannot have belief in the words of the person, writing of the person, statement of the person. Nothing you can have. Absolutely not. That is the first step. We should have faith in God. Then faith in the statements made by God through scripture. Then all statements what is said in the scriptures. In this manner, life is called people having faith, believers, Vishwasi. And it is there in all religions. Don't think we Hindus only are believers. Never think that. Every religion is nothing but a bundle of beliefs. Every religion, without exception. Don't think our religion is low, another religion is high. This is all wrong thinking. Wrong thinking. Everyone is a believer, without exception. Nobody. Whether it comes from foreign countries or whether it is in our country, it is all the same. So we must clearly understand that. As a matter of fact, we don't know, none of our rishis say, I just wrote. They say particularly, it was revealed to us, or it was understood by us. That is called a rishi. And they always say, it came our guru. Our guru comes now. But every other religion you see, it started from an individual. Every other religion has started from an individual. Before that individual, that religion was not at all there. Before other religion. Every religion started at a particular time when a particular person came. But ours is not like that. That's why it is called Sanadana. Sanadana means it has been there ancient time immemorial. Nobody knows a given date of starting. This is the difference between all other faiths or religions and this one. You must clearly understand. First you must have faith in the works of that and the Guru. And another thing, now, what is the faith now about the Shastra and the Guru? These two, Shastra as well as Guru, have no vested interest. Generally, when somebody makes a statement, what is our doubt? This fellow is telling something, maybe something to derive out of that benefit. So should I believe in that fellow? Maybe cheating us to get something from you. Neither the Shastra wants to benefit anything from you, nor in fact all a Guru real has got nothing to benefit from anybody. Hence one should have total faith. They have no vested interest. Neither Shastra will cheat me, nor the Guru is going to cheat me. That is the only person who is a real Guru. Other people can pose as a Guru, but their eye is not in anything else except your money or something. And after some time you discover this fellow came for my money or something for me only. That is another thing. And they come as a Guru and they go with somebody. That also happens. So such gurus are also available. We don't say no. There are varieties available in these days. Present day is the biggest problem. Olden day there were such things were not there. Present day so many counterfeits are available. Pseudos are available. So how to believe? That is very difficult, I tell you, and present day conditions are very bad. And every man comes and tries to project that I am the best guru. That's another problem. So that is why here our Shastra says, to get the right guru, what will give you? Some blessing from God for it. Otherwise, sometimes risk will be there. You may land in some place and get into problem also. That also will happen. We don't deny that. That's why you are finding so many people coming and later on paper something comes. They all start big ashrams and all, start activities, people throng there. Suddenly when news comes, this fellow's business was totally different. And later on everybody is in the man going on, man, Chandra Swami, you can see what fellow. So we have got plenty available like that. Another fellow in Tamil Nadu in the jail. So many people are there, understand itself. So it is not our scriptures. Wrong people take the status of a guru. And their intention is, through that status, to derive something. Such people are all particularly half-baked or not at all baked. That means we should have certain things to understand. That is why the Vishwasa in the teacher is one reason is knowing that real teacher is one who has nothing to benefit from people. That means a teacher of this should be fulfilled by one's life, not depend on anything. They are already free. Hence, they don't want to benefit anything from anybody. And that is why if at all they do, it is out of compassion for people. They will do not for anything. That alone is the Shastra said to be a real guru, not anybody else. When if at all you find a guru after you all the time to get something out of you, then understand, be careful. Keep little distance away from that person. When a person is always after you for something or other, this person is to try to take things away from me, not for really to give me anything. Thus we should be very intelligent in knowing this. That's why we should be intelligent. If you allow another person to exploit you, it is that person's cleverness and your foolishness. So don't be foolish and allow others to exploit you at any time. And later on blame the other person. This is our problem. We never see our mistake. We always say that fellow is bad. But why don't you say you are foolish? That is also there. You must clearly understand that. Why do you allow other people to exploit you, to cheat you? Why don't you be a little intelligent? That is why give a benefit of doubt initially. But be very observant and see if the person is really one who really wants to give us something or to take a lot of things from us. What is the idea? And once you understand that, then you can have total faith. Till such time, be very, very cautious and alert. And a few days you come to know. Anywhere I tell you in this life, this is how you always make friendships in life. You always have a straightforward faith in everybody. Even when you make friendships, you deal with people, after some time you form opinions and say, oh, nice person, you can have 100% faith, reliability, this, that. This is how we form. But somebody you go after some time, not good, let us go away from there, you go away. It is not happening. Anywhere I tell you. An agent also appoint. Initially you are very careful. But after some service you say, very reliable, blind, I can give all my things. But if you find the person is not so good, after some time, once or twice, third time, you stop everything. But initially when you start, have you got any other choice but to have faith? But then it should not be totally closed eyes blind. First have faith, but keep your eyes open, ears open, everything open. That means anybody who has got belief should be an intelligent person. You should not be a blind person. Totally faith. Even in the world, and then you come here also faith. So if at all we do that, it is not you have to blame others, but to blame yourself. That I was foolish in totally believing somebody. But initially start with faith, you have no other choice, but keep awake and see, observe the person, see everything, and see whether this person is always a vested interest wanting something from me or wanting to give me more. What is it there? And the Shastram also, if you see, Shastra doesn't want to take anything. Shastra doesn't say, give me something, it never says. They always want to tell you something good for you, for your benefit. This is what is the first thing. That is why give the benefit of doubt to the words of the teacher as well as the scriptures, that they will never cheat me or fail me. First thing, this is called Vishwasa Sraddha. Indirectly, in the efficacy of the scriptures. In the efficacy of the scriptures, in what they have to do, what it has to do, it will do. That means, what are the scriptures? Here especially, I told you this before. Once more I tell you. What is this Vedanta supposed to do? What is this chapter with reference to? What we want to accomplish? What we want to accomplish is a freedom we are seeing. A moksha. From what? From our limited entityhood or our miserable life, what we go through, from which we want to be free. To gain this freedom, we have said this Shastra will become a means for it. What the Shastra will give you? Certain understanding born of knowledge. That means it becomes a means, a soul for knowledge. Which we have used earlier a terminology called pramana. Pramana means what? A means, an instrument. For what? For giving me certain knowledge, and knowledge was understanding. And based on understanding only, I will become free from my problems now. Till my understanding comes, either I have confusion or totally no knowledge, so I have to give the benefit of doubt and continue. That means what is the faith? In its pramanatva. Pramanatva means in its efficacy, in its capability, in its capacity to give me what I want. This is what we do. Every product, somebody comes and tells you, my product is best. Come on, please use it once, twice. Like that they give you. And when do you get paid, that's a good product when you start using it. But till you use and make it what you should have, faith in the words of whatever they say. This is what we do. And once or twice you use, if you find it's a good product, you get paid. It's a good product. Come on, let us have it. But you find it is not so good, what you say? Reject next time, I don't want to get out. Like that, you have to have faith in the efficacy of what the Shastra says. And that faith in its efficacy called pramanatva, being a means to provide me this freedom, give me this freedom, or free from misery, it can give. In that fact of it, I should have faith. That is the Sraddha. So we will define what is Sraddha. What is the definition? First definition. Sraddha means a faith or belief with reference to anything which I don't know. Very important. If I know something, should I have belief? Once you know, should I have belief? When knowledge is there, there is no question of belief. So, how long there should be faith or belief? Till you come to know. Understand it? That means, a faith or belief is with reference to a given thing, a given object, given product, given person, anything. And here, a topic we are discussing called freedom, or about the reality of oneself, the truth about oneself. For which we have said the source is this Shastra, this teaching, this learning. Towards that, a faith of belief. And what it is? It is a judgment, your judgment, when before knowing or understanding, and therefore subject to correction on verification or understanding. I have a faith initially, later on I correct my faith. What? Either it is reliable, correct, or it is not reliable. When I verify. Till verification, I have no other goal but to have faith or belief. In a person statement, somebody says, Udhar wo milta hai, aisa hai, waisa hai. And the person says, what you have? Faith. Then you go there. And afterwards, if you get, confirm what the person says. If you don't get, verified, that fellow is bluffing. This is there on the matter. So how long the faith? After verification, should have faith. So how long the faith should be? Till verification or understanding, faith is unavoidable. Unavoidable. That is why giving a benefit of doubt to the teacher and the scripture. That means this is positive. Negatively, you want to say, wherever there is faith or belief, not to sit on judgment or editing when you are learning, when you are studying. At the time of listening, don't sit and judge. Don't sit and edit. Not to have that, but what should be there? Openness. Total openness to what? To receive, to accept. Whatever the Guru says, just to receive it. At the time of listening, that is called faith. It should be just like tape recorder. If this tape recorder, when I am talking, starts editing, what will happen? There will be a lot of problems. So what a tape recorder is supposed to do, work back in record everything. If tape recorder starts editing, how the person will come, how will not come. Like that, our buddhi and mind should be open to record everything, receive everything. And that's the condition while listening and learning is what is called Sraddha. That means first listen, then sit and think over. Is there any ambiguity in the state? Is there anything the fellow has got meaningless? Then question, inquire. That is what we should do. But initially, receive. As if first you write, then edit. Is it or not? You cannot start editing as even you are. It cannot be done. So that condition is what is called faith. And what is the benefit of faith? Faith gives you receptivity, total receptivity. And the faith is one of the impetus. It is a cause for having concentration, attention. Wherever faith is not there, your mind will not be receptive. That way when somebody tells something, you have no faith. Three stages in this learning. First stage is called listening to the teacher. Or Shravanam. Shravanam means to listen to the teacher. Whatever teacher says. At that time only, this Sraddha is very much essential. So, having received everything, recorded things in our buddhi, the next section is called to ponder, to reflect on it. Don't sleep over it. Having listened from the teacher, independently go and start thinking and see where there is any contradiction, whether there is any ambiguity in statements, whether the speaker has made, or is there any area which is not clear or vague. That thinking on your own path independently is called manana. Mananam. To reflect upon what you have heard from the teacher. Then the third section is, even after all these things, to get a steadiness of our knowledge, that is called meditation, contemplation, which we will call as nididhyasana. English, meditation or contemplation. These are the three stages there. We are at present the first stage called listening. Here, the stage is listening. As a matter of fact, while teaching itself, our method is to raise a doubt which you may have or you may not have. By which many of your doubts will be clear, but in spite of all of them, still you may have a personal doubt. That doubt you will think and see whether it can be clarified by you. If it is not, there should be a clearance from there, ask and clear. And doing that is what is called manana. But it should not, that's why I said, in between no put. But you should do it afterwards. Because sometimes when you think over, the doubt gets clear. Or it might a statement may be coming next time. So that is why give a little time. That's what benefit of doubt. And then keep on listening. But don't be concluding or anything. But until it is not clear, you must raise a doubt and get it clear. This type of listening and studying is called Shraddhavan. And Krishna will say, such a student is sure to get this knowledge. There is no doubt. That means Shraddha is a very important value. It is a very important thing. Without it, it's not at all possible. That is why in anything, whether it is knowledge or even rituals and puja, so many things have been told. We have got a Shraddha one. That it will give you the result of what they promise. There in that we must have faith. If you have got no faith that after doing the puja, kya hoga, will you do puja itself? You will never do. That means what makes you do? Al milega, I will do. Unless you have the faith, you will never do. You will never do. Faith is a very important thing here. That is why this Shraddha only reinforces motivation. You have to motivate to do anything Even to study the Shastra is the Sraddha. The Sraddha thing. To keep on inquiring in order to get clear knowledge and free from doubt. So that is what is very much valued there. All of them. So this is called Sraddha. And a person who has got Sraddha, our Shastra says, be such a person. If a person is having no Sraddha at all, your teaching will be like you one speaking there, deaf fellow. One fellow is totally stone deaf. And you talk to that fellow, what will happen? All your talking will be what? Goes in the air, nothing go inside. Our Shastra says, it will be like you one fellow in the mid-forest, I tell you, or a jungle where nobody, this fellow is weeping and calling for help. What will happen? All is falling. It will all go away. The one who has got no Sraddha and teaching such a person, it will amount to Aranye Bodhanam. But a person who has got Shraddha, he is like feeding a person who is very hungry. Shraddha is like that. When a person has got hunger, you feed the fellow, let the food be anything, he will say it is nectar, it is nice. But a fellow has got no Shraddha, that is why he should know whom to give. Whom to give is the question. That is Shraddha is that he is deserving to be taught. Where there is no Shraddha, such a teaching goes completely waste. Neither for the teacher nor for the person. Indirectly tells you, if you have no faith, don't learn. If you have no faith in the scriptures, better don't learn. Don't waste your time. Because you will not have any benefit out of it. You must really understand. That means if you want to get the benefit, what is very important? You have faith in the statement of scripture that it is surely going to give me, produce the result. There is no doubt in that. This is in short what is called as Shraddha. Now I will come to certain brass parts like, can we live in this world without Shraddha? Live as a scripture. Even our day-to-day life, can you avoid this Shraddha or faith? I'll ask one by one you say. When we look at railway ticket, now 60 days in advance, or sometimes plane ticket you book from 3 months before, or recently, on what basis do you book? Or if you are unconfirmed, that day I am not saying the plane will go. It is a confirmed now. Therefore, they say plane is cancelled. This is not happening. So why did you book it all this at once? They told me what I used to do. We have no other go. Have you got any other choice? On the day of traveling, no ticket will be available. So we have no other go to book it in advance. Same is the case with the train. Are you sure that the train is going to come? For some reason they say today train is cancelled. Or sometimes you are bogie only, that day that bogie is not. This is there the matter. Is it or not? Now we are not booking houses in particularly cooperative societies here and there. Advance you give the money. Are you sure you are going to get a flat? Many times people give money and afterwards no flat. It is all flat. So why did you give money? Though the person has given you a piece of paper agreement and all. In spite of agreement, they both made out again. That's what happens is. Sometimes you give your flat and rent. It's not that is happening today. Even like something. All trade agreement. After 11 months or whenever I ask you to vacate and all. But when you really ask me to vacate, what happens? It is both made out. So what is our dealing in day-to-day place? You give so many places advance money for so many things. All on what? Simple space. I tell you, invest in the companies and shares. You are depositing money. They are all going on. Many companies advertising 50%, 50% tax. But one day they all disappear. So many fellows have disappeared. So you deal with what? Faith or understanding. Don't think people think when we come to the Shastra only, we are all believers, faith, blind. Our day-to-day life is going on what? And can you live without faith? Everywhere guarantee. Even guarantee is over. Many people write in the paper, some product, which I purchased, they gave guarantee. But nothing is working. So you don't come to repair the thing. It's not happening. So what is the meaning of this piece of paper of guarantee? You spend more than the money, what they will do particularly, then one day they come and do something, till the guarantee period is over, they do something afterwards, they say, come on, 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees, they will tell you. They just time avoid. So we are dealing day to day in our life on what? You have any choice? don't think our Shastras are all bundle of faith. What people think. And that is why here it is not a faith, lifetime faith. It is a faith till you understand. We don't want you to be believers at all. But till the Spirit, please be believers. For what? Be a person who will know clearly later. We want you to be knowers. We want to be jnani. We don't want to be a Sraddhavan lifetime. We don't want. We want you to know clearly the fact. But till you come to know, please have our whole life is Sraddha. That is why we have a statement, breach of trust or unfaithful and all you. Somebody promised me so much. Afterwards, picture me. You say, is it or not? So what happened to them? Faith only. I had so much faith. But later on I found that the fellow is not faithful. This is what is happening too much in this life today. How much is going on? How much is going on? And everybody is living on what? Faith and hope and living on. I hope that will happen. I hope this will happen. Everything is what? When you go to doctors, even specialist doctor best, and have an appointment for a disease and another thing, doctor checks you on all sorts of checks, that check, this check, so many things are over. And finally, doctor gives you prescription. Now, if you sit there to doctor and ask doctor, it's already prescribed all these medicine. Can you give me a guarantee that this medicine will cure my disease? What doctor will say? Because you want a guarantee. What doctor will tell you? Have faith. This medicine will cure you. Can doctor give you guarantee? Because you find some medicine in some particular constitution it works. In another one is a reaction. How can a doctor guarantee you? So what you have to have? Faith only in the words of doctor, in the medicine, and start taking. There is no other go. There is no other go. Even you admit in the hospital for anything, you should have faith only and get cured. Nothing else. Because anything can happen. Is it or not? Why I am telling is, people think only our scripture is under our only faith. They are all only believers. What is happening in day in and day out in our life? Tell me, maximum is what in our life? Faith or anything else? It is 90% faith, I tell you. 10% only you are sure of something. Most of the times, all faith. Even when you sit in the rickshaw, that I will read somewhere is a faith only. What is going to happen? Half faith you go. Either that fellow will stop you halfway, and he says, "Ab nahi jayega, gaadi nahi karta hai." Whichever hoga. It is all a faith. It is all a faith. It is not happening. How many people thought they will reach the destination? Halfway, there is an accident there, or accident is there. The fellow has gone somewhere else. It is all we have seen day to day in life. So please, why I am telling it, not to make it, but you should not think. We completely exclude this Shastra aspect. It is all a bundle of faith only. Never have to believe it. Never have to. It is not. And I have told you, when you do rituals, puja and all, there is no other form but to have faith. But that is not a topic here. We are talking about fact. That we are talking about you. Are you a fact or a matter of faith? Now I have faith in me. About what? That I am alive? That you are alive is a faith or it is a fact? And the only thing is we are talking something about it which you don't know. Since you are the topic for us, it is a matter of faith. Till you don't understand, only it is a matter of faith. That is why it is not a lifetime faith. Till you understand how faith, with an openness pursue what Shastra is. That is what is being told here. You clearly understand it. It is not that after 20 days or after 20 years, something will happen, we say. No, I tell you another one. I have a lot of things because this is a very important. Unless you have got clarity in this, your study will never become clear. That's why I spend time in this. Because this faith is a misunderstanding. And you should be clear about it. There should be not even an iota of your buddhi that it is a simple belief and we are going to be taken for a ride. Such a thing should never be there. Never. You should have total clarity. Total openness in studying Shastra. If that is not there, you will not benefit at all. Please. So even in the corner of your buddhi there is a doubt. Oh, I don't think I will have faith in this. Then over. Don't study. Don't study at all. So it is not a matter of teaching at all. You must clearly understand that. So hence in your buddhi there is a total openness to listen to Shastra, to understand. If that is not there, you are the loser, not me, not the Shastra. So if you want to benefit out of this, enjoy this very good value. It's a very important value. The Sraddha must be. Now when you go to a new particular place, another city or anywhere, where there is a friend of yours also come. You went first and a friend also moved. And the friend has bought a house somewhere and they have given you an address. It is a new colony coming up. And you know, new colonies all building localized. And initially when it is not fully ready, they don't do block number, building number, nothing. People start occupying it because we are very badly in need of accommodation. Even sometimes all the anything infrastructure should not come. We are so badly in need. Money we need to jump about the money like us. People don't put such views and pressures. Out of our, we will say necessities, but if we don't know the go, we don't live. Like that, one fellow moved into a new house, new place. There are some people who started listening. And he said, you come to my house. Address is given everything and you are landed there. And you don't know anybody and you try, nobody is there. And there's a crossroad you are in that place and you don't know, so many roads are there. Which road to take, you don't know because road name is not your. Now you are standing at the crossroad, looking this side, that side. Fortunately, you saw one fellow coming. Let us ask. And this fellow you don't know. And you just show this address, please can you guide me? Which road I should take to go this? Now this fellow reads. And to be very sure, he says, see this left side road. Proceed straight. You will find first a left cutting. Leave that. Go further. A right cutting will leave it. The third left cutting, take it. And you go further and there is first the right cutting you take. And the last house is that is the house you want. He is so sure. But still, if you sit stand there and say, how to believe this fellow? Because I don't know this fellow. He's a stranger. So he may be very sure. Why should I waste my time walking all the way? And if it happens to be a wrong place, what will happen to me? If you start thinking, what will happen to you? Will you reach your place? That means, what will make you proceed the straight in this fellow's words? And if at all you follow exactly the directions given, and you find your place of the person, later it is a faith of his knowledge. Now, what gave rise to the knowledge? And if you are not to have faith, will you get knowledge now? Tell me. That means straight away now. Then will you get knowledge? That means, why faith is required? That is, faith is something which will ultimately deliver you on the doorsteps of. I hope things are clear. So that is why never go Sraddha, faith and all, blind and bundle and all. Never think because there is a big movement. Anta Sraddha Nirmoolan. In the name of sites and other things, big thing is going on. And they are attacking all our scriptures and people like us. They say, these are only people who don't believe us. Odd looking person never believes like me. They will tell you. And they are scientifically trying to prove many things and all. So that is what the others will say. If they come and ask me, have you seen heaven? Sometimes say, I have not seen heaven. Then what do you talk? Scripture say, I will say. Have you got faith in scripture? Yes. I will only ask you, this prove there is no heaven. I will like you. You prove to me there is no heaven. What are you going to prove? Have you got any basis to prove there is no heaven? Or have you gone and come back and say, so that means you are equally a believer like me. That there is no heaven is a belief. That is heaven is also a belief. Who is better of the two I would like to know. Who is the better of the two, believers and non-believers? At least I have got some basis to say there is heaven. What basis you have got there is no heaven? Come on, tell me. So we should know what is heaven. So such movements are there and through the modern people we are all more given to science and all. We think they are only correct. And people like us are all wrong. This is what the thinking that will go. That is why for your benefit, that you spend some time in all these things, it should become useful to you, beneficial to you. We say, but you have Sraddha, not for our sake. You don't oblige me and have Sraddha. You need not oblige me at all. Absolutely, I am telling you. Because if you don't want tomorrow, I am willing to stop. Because I am not here to bluff you. I am not here to cheat you. I don't want at all. Absolutely. You must be clear about it. So hence, Sraddha is an unavoidable thing required, provided you want success in what you are doing. And that is why it says there, Guru, Vedanta, Vakyadishu, Vishwasa means to have this clear understanding, to have that the words of the scriptures and teacher will never fail me. That's why Satyam iti avadharanam. That Guru and Shastra teach only the truth and truth alone. They have nothing else to talk. That understanding is called faith. That is called reliability. Reliability. It is reliable. There is no doubt. Just like clarity in the mind of a person, that's to be called Sraddha. It's called faithful. I'll ask you finally, when we are all doing so much of business going on in the world, do you know, have you gone ever to Kalpadevi in Bombay? It is the biggest humming business place. And have you seen a share market there? Or business market? You meant to say they write and give guarantee? That's what telephone says. What? So. And what? Lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees. They never write actually. Never write. But they keep up there. Crores of rupees of business goes on. Or even there, all business, they just want to send me so much material. They send. They don't have writing and other things absolutely. I tell you, if you go to the market, so many things are done totally on faith. Not everywhere writing. Wherever writing is there, only they cheat. When they write itself, their decision is to cheat you. Only because to win your confidence, they give you guarantee, paper and other things. Because they know the stamp paper has got no value. They have got no value at all. Absolutely. Because government themselves are not going to honor it. So where is the person of anybody else honoring? This is the world today. That is why faith in the words are very important. That is why Rama says, whether Dasharatha gave in writing to Kaikeyi or not, if my father has told you, I will honor that word. Understand it? That is what is very important. Today it is not word. Even writing we don't honor. Then there is no honoring the word. हम कभी बोला बोलो, बात सबूत है तुम्हारे पास. This is what we ask a question. That is the present day. But Rama day was not that. My father might have told you, I don't want to confirm from my father whether you told him or not. If mother you say that my father has told you, I agree. I am willing to do it. I will honor my father's words. Rama went to it. He may say Rama was fool. If I were there, I would never do that. Lakshmana said, why should he do? Fight the old man, kill him. That's what he said. Initially, Lakshmana did that. But Rama said, understand, that is our country. That Dharma is that keep up your word. Very important. That's why before giving a word, think twice. 10 times think. Once you give a word, that is called Sadhana. That is a gentleman. That is a mature person. It's all very important in life. Otherwise, how are you going to deal in the world like that? Very difficult. In everywhere, people are giving writing. Already there is so much of paperwork. And anything they have to give you writing. It is so difficult. When you hand over your book and money to this grocery fellow, you all do not telephone me bola, or hand over check and money, everything. Saman paid you. What guarantee the fellow is going to send? Out of faith only, is it or not? Everywhere it is faith only. Advance paisa do ke liye de diya. Entire month is supposed to give you. From what basis you give? You think over in your life day to day. Everything you are doing on what? Faith. And if there is no faith, what will be our problem? Tell me now. I tell you, आपका दिन में you will be able to do 2 things only. So लिखते time जाएगा. Very well. That is the even government has what? In the rupee note, what is that? We promise to pay. On the faith only we have a currency note. If anybody says ये पैसा नहीं देगा, problem. It is all faith only. We are all having so much currency note. If somebody says नहीं देगा, ये पैसा नहीं लेगा, I mean, similarly in all our business correspondence, finally I am coming in. At the end of the letter, what would they write? So everything goes on what? Faith only. That whatever we say have faith. Whatever you say we have faith. It is how the business is going in crores. International business everywhere. This is what is going on. So you think only our scriptures are dealing on faith or what? Wherever human beings are there, sir, faith is one of the important things in life. Without that, nothing will go. Hence, don't doubt. When Shastra comes and says faith, never say this is blind faith, blind belief, it is all a bundle. Never say that. Hence, taking its efficacy, importance, truthfulness, have a total receptivity. And study. It is sure to give you result. Now we go to the next one. Samadhanam kim. Chitta ekagrata. Now this one more thing about the Sraddha. Sraddha is a value at the level of your buddhi. Earlier things, many of them were at the level of the mind. Vivekam, Vairagyam, Sraddha. Three things are a value structure at the level of the buddhi. Whereas Shama, Dama, Uparama, Vitiksha is at the level of the mind. Now what is Samadhanam? The translation is Chitta Ekagrata. Chitta means combination of mind and intellect together. Otherwise you have an integrated personality. Integration of what? Mind and intellect together. This is what generally you use a word either concentration or absorption. Ekagrata means to be absorbed or to have concentration. Other is called a capacity to apply, application of what? Our mind and buddhi in a given field, given area, given undertaking. That is what is called buddhi and the mind together apply. That is what is very important. Study many things. At the right time we find that we are unable to apply. Application is not there. No, not of things. But application is very, very difficult. That's why you say with children, that is intelligent, but careless, don't apply. Don't you say that? So that is why distraction, opposite to concentration is what? Distraction. Which can happen here also. When two things are in tangent, mind and buddhi are in tangent. Buddhi says something, mind says something, values are different. Naturally there will be a distraction. So as a result of the earlier values, ultimately what would happen to the mind and intellect? They get integrated. Hence a free passage of thoughts. There is no contradictions, there is no opposition. What mind thinks, the buddhi cooperates, goes together. There is an alignment. If it is not there, they are disaligned. There is no free flow. That's why whenever there is no this concentration or samadhanam, you will find, I start thinking, suddenly I have gone away, off the track somewhere. Mind always goes away. That way sometimes I am unable to concentrate, I am unable to finish. I start, but I have gone somewhere else. So if the other values are enjoyed, what will be the result? Your mind will become totally steady, antakaranam buddhi, they are always aligned. Anything you take, you find you are able to get application and absorption in the given thing. If it is a study, you are absorbed. If it is a given work, you are able to finish it. Output becomes in a short time, I can do a lot of things. That is a very good output, which is a very important thing. This is how your mind becomes sharp. About a sharp intellect, sharp mind, all these things you say, sharpness. How did the sharpness come? How did any instrument become sharp? If it is a blunt instrument, you sharpen it. Similarly, our mind may be blunt. It gets sharpened through this. All these values are sadhana. And when the mind becomes that, you can accomplish a lot of things. So this is what is called as a one-pointedness. There is a eka agra. Means mind is only in one given topic at a given period. Opposite is what? At the same time, 1,000-pronged mind. एक ही टाइम में 10 विचार आ गया and I want one. इतना आता है कौन सा करूं बाबू? So if you have got these values in you, you will find that at a time in your mind, you will be able to apply the mind and to make it do one thing at a time, not 10 things at a time. And when you are able to do one thing at a time, you will find that the result will be wonderful. So it is an essential thing, but to accomplish this, you cannot circumvent other things. All other things are there, this will come. But if you ignore all of them, this cannot be there. Though you want this, but unless you have others, it will never come. So samadhanam is not shanti or anything. Samadhan ho gaya. That is not the meaning of samadhan. Yes, samadhan is mind is poised, mind is tranquil, mind is steady, and the mind is applied anywhere you want to accomplish whatever you want. Here, to understand what Shastra is going to tell, such a mind is a prerequisite. It is very much essential. That means they were all told in the beginning. Based on this only the perfect things can be. That way they are initially told. Unless you are past the 12th standard, can you enter college? Unless you are past 10, can you come to 12th standard? Unless you are past the first standard, can you go to 3rd standard? How even each one is essential. Like that earlier things are necessary to come to Samadhana. Don't jump straight away Samadhana. All other things are contributory. They are successively contributory to give you this. This is how now sunlight is shining there. And summer also you go, the road gets so hot, so much particularly it is hot. But even though it is hot, can you cook in that particular thing? You want solar rays to be brought, then only to cook. For that only so many things are done. There is heat, but the rays are all particularly spread all over. So what you do in all of them, you convert all of them to a point. That's what you do. You take a magnifying glass and convert the rays. You will find that the intensity is so much that it starts burning things. The heat is so much. This is what the particular solar rays and all they are doing. The entire heat is connected and then you start doing whatever has to be done. Similarly, our mind Shakti, Buddhi Shakti is plenty. At present they are all particularly, see we are just particularly dissipating them. It is all going all over. Or if a river is running, there is a lot of power in it. It is all going this way, that way, shelter everywhere. That is why they put a dam and they collect the entire thing. And there is so much power, they use it for generating electricity, so many things. And they channelize the water for irrigation. So profitably utilized, purposefully utilized. Similarly, our mind energy and the buddhi energy is there. But at present, because 1,000-pronged mind, it looks I have got no energy at all. I have got no capacity at all. By all these things, we collect all these things and apply in a given field. The effect is that stage of getting that is what is called as Samadhana. They called Chitta Ekagata. So this is a very important thing, but this is the last thing. So they all finally will ultimately give you a personality, a mind and intellect which will become efficacious, very expert, efficient in getting this. That's why when a mind is totally like this, efficiency is maximum. Output is maximum in our modern language. And here your understanding will be quick. You read immediately understand. That's why when your mind is very much absorbed in anything, if your understanding becomes fast. But you have to drag your mind. Hardly 2 lines you read, they are gone there. So half an hour I read, I am the first line only. Why? There is no absorption. So Samadhana means, so to get that only all these things are said, we must clearly understand. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.